like for all like the jQuery user interfaces that you can do, and it gives you the code. So let me show it to you. We'll be focusing on tabs, but I want to show you some of the other ones first. You can see there's draggable, drag me around. Different jQuery that you want to know how to do, the code is here. Drag me to my target. Here, let's look at some more. Here, this one. Reorder list items, letting someone reorder something. So you can go through here. One that I've used a lot is the accordion. I've used that a lot. And you can go through it and just look at different things. The one, of course, I've used a lot and almost everyone has on their webpage, and the one we're going to be dealing with, both in lab and in our projects, are tabs. Tabs are very, very convenient in your code, and that's because until now, you've had to copy and paste the navigation bar on each of your sites. So every page that you had the same bar repeated over and over, and if you have to do one change, you have to change it throughout your code. Yeah, it's just on all of your pages. But if you use jQuery, you can have a navigation bar that appears on one page, and that's it. You don't need to go on it on every page again and again. And how can we do that? You can see here. But how can we do it? Now, what's nice about the site is the code is given. So we have our answer. So you can see the code below it. And obviously with the CSS, you can change the style and make it look differently, get familiar with it, and change how it looks. Here, we have our code. You have to call this JavaScript function tabs, and you'll use UL and LI for each of the tabs. So this is the first tab. Obviously, this is a different language, but you will be using English. You'll put your tab and your tab name, first tab name, and whatever you want it to say on top here. Whatever you want it to say on top of here, you'll put in here, and you'll give it a name. And now that we actually understand what pound means, we know that pounds are IDs. So you can have a div in each of these, and this one brings you to tab 1. So when someone clicks on tab 1, it brings you to here. Now this code works because we're including the jQuery libraries on top, the JavaScript libraries that are jQuery on top, but you can click tab 1, and then it will bring you to this tab. Tab 2 will bring you here. Now this is one way to do it. You can do it, this is the way actually most people do it. You have one page, and everything you would have put in one page is inside this tab, and everything you would have put in your second page is inside this tab, and everything you would have put on this page is inside this tab. But the user doesn't see anything else. They only see the div of the tab that they click on. And when you're here, you don't see what's in anything else. You only see the one that you click on. There is a way, instead of pound tab 2, you should be able just to put a link. If you do want it in a separate page and you don't want it to be such a long page, you can just specify the HTML page that you want to be displayed so that when they click on that tab, that page gets displayed. You still won't need to include your navigation bar again and again and again, because it's not linking and going to that page. It's just displaying. When you click on that, it's going to bring up that page, and it's going to bring it up inside the tab. So it will bring up that page inside the tab, and you won't have, you'll still have the bar on top. It will still be within this code, so we'll still have this on top. You just won't need a div ID for it. You won't need a div for it. So you have that option. You can do it in one page. You can also just try putting the HTML page here, and then don't have the div for it, and it should bring up that page as well inside here. And this is what we're going to play with, But I wanted to show you a video of it, so if you wanted to, you can look at it, test this out, copy and paste this code, play with it, and of course your CSS will make it look however you want it to look.